Okay, lovely. Come on and lie yourself down. Again, we're going to spend a little bit of time on our back before we start our practice this evening. So just roll yourselves down, make sure you're nice and comfortable. If you want to bend, keep the knees bent and have the feet flat to the floor, just bring your knees in together. Just helps to take that little bit of pressure away from the lower back. But if it does feel nice to extend the legs out, then just go with what feels comfortable. And just allow yourself to come down into your body, come down into your mat. And let yourself arrive. Haven't got anywhere to go, but just onto our mat. Just draw the line underneath the day. And just let the next couple of minutes, let the body as well as the mind start to take on a slightly slower pace. One where we're focusing on ourselves, with the physical self as well as the emotional and the mental self. And just put all the tasks, all the jobs, all the things that you've achieved and done today, just leave those all behind. Just feel the rise and fall of the belly. Allow the ribs to open out, that nice expansion there. And again, just feel that gentle softness as the belly softens and pulls back in. Just supporting that breath, supporting the lungs. As the breath comes in, and the breath lets go. And just scanning down all the way from the crown of the head through the shoulders, into the chest, into the ribs, the belly, the hips. And again, just exhaling, letting it all sink a little deeper. Again, feel that breath continue its journey down across the hips, into the thighs, the knees, the ankles, fronts of the feet, across the shins. And just allow the legs, again, just to soften down into the floor. We're going to take our arms over and just take a long stretch through the body. Just point the toes away. Feel those ribs start to lift and open up, really expanding the front of the body. And as you exhale, just bring the arms down by your side and slowly start to walk the feet in. Just catch a hold of your knees. And just bring the knees in a little bit closer towards the chest. So just giving yourself that little squeeze. We're going to find a nice little happy baby pose. So we're going to bring our elbows on the inside of the knees and just catch a hold of the feet. And just start by rocking side to side. Just easing into the lower back. Just taking away or kind of easing out any kind of stiffness, any little gnarly little aches that we've got down in that base. And then once you've given the spine a nice little massage, you can come to a place of stillness. And then just start to push the feet into the hands, just creating that little bit more tension so you can feel the lower back kind of start to press into the floor. Again, just allow the hips to soften, allow the lower back to soften. And again, just got that little bit of tension, which is just easing out into those sort of pockets of restrictions. Now we start to lower the feet back down. This time turning the soles of the feet together as you bring them onto the floor. Let the knees open up like a little butterfly. And again, just rest one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Again, feel the inside leg just softening, opening up. Particularly if it's feeling a little bit stiff and restricted in the hips, if it's been a bit of a sedentary day. Just soften into the front of the hips there. Take one more full breath in. And big breath out. Lovely. Bring the knees together. If you need to use your hands to help you, bring the knees in towards each other. Just flatten the feet towards the floor. You've got your feet just within touching distance of your sit bones, so you can just about reach them. And we're going to lift into a baby bridge. So squeeze the thighs, squeeze the hips as you press into that bridge. The hands are still resting by your side. You've got them there for a little bit of support. Just feel the whole front of the body start to extend. And again, that little tension that you're holding in the quads as you lift into your bridge. And then roll back down again, easing the vertebra back to the floor. Let the tailbone come down. Let's do that one more time. So press into the floor, soles of the feet press, thighs squeeze, back of the body engages. And then from here, lift up onto the shoulder blades and take the arms all the way over. Take a nice long stretch through the body. Breath in. And exhale. Roll it back down. Bring the arms back over. Catch a hold of the back of the legs. Lift the knees in towards you. Lift your chin towards the chest. And from here, let's start to rock forward and backwards. We're going to get a little bit of momentum behind us. And as we rock forwards, just cross at the ankles. Come all the way over onto all fours. And bring the hands underneath the wrists, knees underneath the hips. And come into a cat pose. So press the spine up towards the sky, tucking the chin all the way back. Lovely, round forward into cow. Inhale. And again, exhale, push back into cat. Lovely. Come into a neutral spine. So just flattening the back, drawing the belly in. So you've got that nice bit of engagement through the tummy. And then extend the left leg back behind you. Tuck the toe under and just press into the heel. So you get that lovely stretch through the back of the calf, into the back of the knee, into the back of the hamstring. Just easing that heel away. Again, you're pressing deep into those fingers. Really strong through the wrists, strong through the shoulders. One more inhale. And exhale, knee comes back. Do the same on the right leg. Again, extend it away. Tucking the toe under. And again, getting that little bit of pressure through the heel. So you're pressing that heel back. Again, strong through the core, pulling the belly in. Really gripping deep through those fingers. Keeping the breath lovely and smooth. Inhale. And exhale, knee comes back. Lovely. From here, tuck your toes under and lift into your first downward facing dog. Taking that tailbone high to the sky. Keeping the knees soft. And just start to walk the ankles down. Walk the heels down. Spread the fingers out lovely and wide. Get that little bit of pressure through the tips there. And then from here, let's walk ourselves up to the top of our mat. So bringing your feet together, meeting at the middle, or meeting, sorry, at the top, but feet in the middle of your mat. And then allowing the head to hang, letting the weight of the head pull you forward. Let's roll up nice and slowly, stacking the vertebra, one on top of the other. Come all the way up. Take the arms up and over, look towards the thumb. And from here, swan dive, all the way back down. Nice big bend. Again, allow the back of the knees to soften, particularly if those hamstrings are tight. Inhale, look forward, flat back position, hands to shins. Then drawing the belly in, nice and strong. Exhale, fold. Allow yourself to come down. Step back on the left leg. Keep the right leg up towards the top of your mat and just lower the knee. Relax the foot. Soft into that crescent lunge. And bring the arms up and over. Just pause. Feel the hips start to soften. Allow the heart to draw forward. And then take the arms round behind you. Just interlace those palms. Press them together. Feel those shoulder blades start to expand. So feel the collars expand and the shoulder blades pull back. Inhale, rise, lift up through the waist. Exhale, bring the hands down and step back into plank pose for me. So all the way back. Lovely. Just pause here. Good. Draw the belly in. Squeeze those thighs. Press the heels back towards the back of the mat so you get that lovely sort of stretch that we've just done through those calves. And then bring the knees down. Bend the elbows, come all the way down, lowering the belly to the floor, and take a nice gentle back bend, elbows under shoulders, and then just drawing the heart, drawing the collars forward there. Lovely, push back into child's pose. Just take a moment. We're only going to take a couple of breaths, so just breathe into the ribs, down into the belly. Lovely, and again, take that big inhale, and slow breath out, exhale. Again, come forward, back onto all fours. Again, tucking those toes under, lift up, downward facing dog. Now we let the heels soften, lifting that tailbone up towards the sky. Again, getting that little press, that little bit of pressure through the tips of the fingers, taking the weight away from the wrists. Lovely. Walk it forward again, bring yourself back up to the top of the mat. Again, let the weight of the head just hang, keeping the knees soft, just to take that pressure away from the belly of the muscles if you need to. And then roll up, stacking those vertebrae, coming all the way up, arms overhead. Lengthen through the waist, lengthen through the side of the body. And again, swan dive straight back down, forward fold. Perfect, lovely, flat back position, hands to shins, lengthen. Feel the crown of the head pull towards the top of your mat there. Exhale, release. Lovely, right leg this time lunges back, taking a big step to the back of the mat. Again, softening the knee, relaxing the foot, lift up, soften. Good, and again, if one side feels a little bit more kind of a bit gnarly, a bit neater or a bit tighter, just really breathe deep into that hip, into the tightness. Again, opposite hands interlace behind, open the collars, draw the shoulders back, feel that chest get wider. Perfect, inhale, rise, lift up through the waist. And again, let's find our plank. So step back, hands to the floor. And again, just pause here. We're going to really now deep into our core today. Lift fire up through the belly, feel that strength through the upper body. Again, those legs are involved, the legs are strong, and then bring the knees down. Skin the elbows next to the waist as you come down through your chaturanga. And again, gentle back bend to ease in, elbows under shoulders, pull the collarbones forward. Lovely, push back into child's pose for me. Take a moment, again, we'll just take 2 rounds of breath. Inhale, and a big exhale. Lovely, and again, breath in, and breath out. Fabulous, come forward, find downward facing dog. Lovely, ripple up onto the knees and then up into those feet. Brilliant, let the heels sink. Walk forward for me, little steps, back up to the top of the mat. Now we're going to do one more nice gentle slow flow, and then we'll start to build. So roll up nice and slowly as you find the sky. Uncurling the body, taking the arms over, looking towards the thumbs. And again, swan dive forward, leading with the heart, leading with the sternum as you come back into your fold. Good, look forward, flat back. Fingertips maybe want to stay on the floor if the handprints doing the feeling softer. Left leg goes long, lovely big lunge. Again, let the knee come down, soften the foot, open up. Feel that collar lift. Good, again, open those hearts, pull the hands back, interlace. Wonderful, as you take another breath in, just open up a little more, and exhale, soften. Perfect, breathe in, come all the way out. Take your easy twist, so left hand to floor, right hand stays lifted, turn towards that front knee. And you're going to almost kind of reaching back, because we're going to start to turn as we move. So you're kind of feeling like there's a little bit of rotation as you look back over that right shoulder. Good, come bring the hand back down and lengthen out that front leg, lifting the toe, pushing back into the heel. That little spicy runner's lunge that kind of really gets those hamstrings working. Perfect, soften as you come forward. Again, breathing in, softening into the hip. And again, we're going to take that little variation on our easy twist. So left hand to the floor, And then twisting, turning as we reach back towards that right leg. Or even left leg, isn't it? Left leg, sorry, not right leg. And come back. Brilliant. Bring that hand down and lengthen out through that front leg again. Pull back. Brilliant. Well done. Come forward for me. Breathe in. Open up. Step back into plank. Come all the way back. Draw that belly in. So when you're coming back, stepping back into that plank, you're already firing up the belly so that supports that leg as it comes back. Well done. Bring the knees down. Then the elbows skim. And again, if you're ready to take a slightly bigger back bend, hands under shoulders, roll into that baby cobra, lifting the collars. Lovely push back. This time, come straight back into downward facing dog. Onto those knees, lift those hips, and again, sink the heels. Spread the hands wide. Again, feel that little bit of engagement through the quads. Feel that belly button pull back towards the spine, kind of scooping out the belly there, giving that tailbone a little bit of a lift. Perfect. One more inhale. And big exhale. Fabulous. Again, walk forward. Maybe it's a walk, maybe it's a big step. Bring the feet together. This time, look forward as you breathe in. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, rise. Roll up. Come up towards the sky. Bring the arms up and over. Look to the thumbs. Lovely. Last time, swan dive forward. All the way back down. Brilliant. Lift up halfway. Inhale. Exhale. Right leg lunges back. Big step. Good. Knee comes to the floor. Relax the foot. Open up. Excellent. Lovely. Take that nice big chest stretch. One last time like this. Opposite thumb on top this time. Opening up the chest. Opening up those collarbones. Feeling the neck. Hopefully feels nice and free. And again, take an inhale as you come up. Lovely. Let's explore that easy twist. So right hand comes down. You're turning towards that left knee. And then that left hand just sort of reaches round as if you're kind of trying to find that extended leg behind you. So that hip almost kind of opens up a bit more. It's a bit more of a twist there. Good. And then bring it round. Bring the hand back either side. And then go long through the hamstring on the front leg. Good. You're pulling back into the heel. Fabulous. Do that again. Come forward. Open up. Right hand comes down. Left hand reaches round behind you. So you're sort of turning that leg. It's almost kind of on the outer edge. So the little toe is sort of resting on the floor there. Good. And again, do that runner's lunge for me one last time. Hand comes to the floor and draw back. Perfect. Well done. Come forward. Inhale. And step back. Find plank pose. Strong into the belly. So engage the belly and step back. Lovely. This time, if you want to come down to chaturanga, you can keep those knees lifted. Bend the elbows. Come down halfway. So you're hovering and then lower onto your belly. So it's that control as you bring your body to the floor. Come up into cobra. Open up those collarbones. Baby back bend. Good. Meet me in a child's pose. So push into the heel. Take the knees out a little bit wider if you need to. Just soften. And just wrap the hands around by your side. Just take a moment there. Just breathe and just relax. Open a window. Perfect. Take one more inhale. Soften on the exhale. Really, on the next breath in, start to lift back up into downward facing dog. And meet me. Let the heels sink. And again, we're going to find our way back at the top of the mat. So walk, step, or even if there's a jump in your practice and you want to jump to the top of the mat, bring the feet together. Again, allow yourself to fold. Inhale halfway. And exhale forward fold. Lovely. Rise up. Roll. Come all the way up. Lovely. We're going to bring a little side bend in. So as we lift up, Take a hold of the left hand with the right, the right hand with the left wrist. And just take a little sway to the side. Feel the side of the body grow. Inhale as you come up, change sides. So swap wrists and take that nice little side bend over the other way. Lovely, come back to center, breathe in. Exhale, take that swan dive all the way back down. Forward fold. Lovely. Look forward, flat back. Exhale, left leg. Take it all the way back. Lovely. Keep the knee off the floor this time. Knee is just above the ankle on that front leg. We're coming into our high lunge. Good. Take your time as you come up. Find that balance. Lovely. Again, grow through the waist. And from here, let's take the left hand down towards that back thigh, reaching up through that right arm. Brilliant. Inhale. Exhale, soften, let the heel come down, come into warrior two. Little adjustment of those feet, knees just above the ankle. Again, opening up through those hips. And just soften into your warrior two. Looking down that front arm. Back arm is just kind of pulling you into line. Yeah, lovely. Take a breath. And as you exhale, see if you can come down a little deeper. Lovely. Take a reverse warrior, palm to the sky, and then come all the way back. Extending that right arm up. Left hand is just traveling down through the side of the body there. Lovely and soft. Perfect. Take an inhale. And exhale, come back. Warrior two. Brilliant. Forearm to thigh. Find Parsvanathanasana. So you're resting that elbow there. But again, it's all about using that core. So if you were suddenly to move your arm out of the way, you can still hold yourself in that Parsvanathanasana. So you're not relying on that waist. You're not relying on that arm, should I say. And rotate. Turn through the body. Brilliant. Inhale. And exhale. Come back. Warrior two. Fabulous. Reverse one last time for me. Reach up. Nice and strong. Nice and soft. And then windmill forward. Hand either side of the foot. And come back into your low lunge. So knees lifted. Perfect. Let's take our easy twist. So bring the left hand to the floor. Take that right arm up. And then turning onto the outer edge of that back foot. Reaching round towards that back leg. Okay, so just like we were doing just a moment ago, you're reaching back. Lovely, stretch it back round. Hand either side of the foot, lower the knee, and go long through that front leg. Pull back. Fabulous, well done. Let's do that easy twist again. Come forward. Lift back onto the wall of the foot, so knees lifted. Left hand to floor, rolling through the edges, outer edge of the foot, and reach back. Lovely, well done. And again, come all the way back. Hands either side of the foot. Rock the back knee and go long. Belly of that hamstring. Fabulous. Soften as you come forward. Big inhale. Exhale, step back into plank. Draw the belly in. Shoot that right leg back. Fabulous. Lower through chaturanga. Elbows just by the side of the body. And this time, push forward, come into your upward facing dog. Roll the feet over, lift the collars, lift the hips from the floor. And then find downward facing dog. Come all the way back. Brilliant. Soften the feet. Let's take 2 full rounds of breath. Anchor deep through the thumbs, deep through the index fingers, as well as the little finger. And keep the neck nice and free. So if it's a case of just turning the head side to side, just keep the neck nice and soft. Breath in. Big exhale. Lovely. On the next inhale, start to soften the knees. Look forward. Exhale as you jump or step up to the top of the mat. And inhale, look forward, flat back. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, rise. Come all the way up to stand. Again, bring the arms over, find the wrists, and again, take that little side bend. So pull that right wrist over to the left. Lovely. As you breathe in, come up through center, change sides, take it over the other way. Perfect. Again, inhale as you come up through center, And exhale, fold. Swan dive all the way to the floor. Lovely. Look forward, flat back. Exhale, right leg all the way back into your high lunge. Good. I'm going to turn myself around. Have my back to you. Good. So you're strong through that standing leg. Again, lift, rise up. Find that stability in the ankle. Feel that strength in the legs. Pressing that heel away. And then the right hand just rests there on the back of the thigh. And that left arm is reaching up, reaching tall. Brilliant. As you let the heel come to the floor, find that warrior two. Open up through those hips, again bending into that front knee. And take the arms out long. Relax the shoulders. Good. Enjoy that strength. Enjoy that power that you have in that warrior pose. Again, turn the front palm to the sky. Reverse. Right hand extends down that back leg, softening into the waist. Breathe in. And big breath out. Inhale, come back into warrior. And take Parsvakonasana, forearm to thigh. Take that right arm over. Long line from that little finger all the way to the little toe. And again, you're pulling the belly in. So if that arm was suddenly to disappear, you've still got that stability. You've got that control in the core. Perfect. One more breath in. Exhale, come back into warrior two. And pause. Lovely. Reverse one last time. Soften through the waist. Lovely. Windmill forward. Hands either side of the foot. Come back into your low lunge. And again, let's take that easy twist. So right hand stays where it is. Left hand reaches back. You're turning onto the outer edge of the back foot. And you're stretching back. Good. You'll probably find that that front foot also turns slightly, just to give you, if you haven't got the space in the hips. Lovely. Reach back. And then come into that runner's lunge. Bring the hand forward. Knee comes to the floor. And pull back and lift the toe. Well done, lovely. Let's try that one more time. So come forward, soften. Easy twist, right hand to the floor. I keep calling it an easy twist. It's not actually that easy, is it? You're rolling onto the edges of the feet and you're reaching back. Those hips are getting a really juicy stretch. Probably the outer edge of the hip or the inside of the hip, wherever you're feeling it. And then swing it round. And again, lower the knee and come all the way back. Well done, just pause. Perfect. Breath in. Come forward. Exhale. Pull back into your plank. Draw the belly in. Use that strength in the core to help that leg go back. Pause for a moment. And then lower through chaturanga. Elbows to the waist. Come forward into your upward facing dog. Lift those hips. Lift those shoulders. Lift those collarbones. And then meet me back. Downward facing dog. Perfect. Let the heels sink. Again, lift up through the thighs. Press deep into the fingertips. Take a couple of breaths. We're going to meet in child's pose just for a quick little mini breather. If you don't feel like you need it and you want to stay here, absolutely fine. Stay in your downward facing dog. Otherwise, lower the knees. Bring the heels together. And just wrap the arms around by your side. Just nice and soft. Perfect. Take one more breath in. And big breath out. Lovely. Then do one last little flow, standing flow. So as we come back into downward facing dog, lift the hips. Perfect. Soften. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, bend the knees, look forward, jump or step back to the top of the mat. Look forward on the breath. And exhale on the fold. Inhale, rise, come all the way up. Lovely, take the arms overhead, thumbs to the sky. Find your wrists, and again, take that little side bend. You're lifting up through the waist. Lovely, inhale through center. Swap sides, take it the other way. Fabulous, lower as you fold forward again. Swan dive at the hips or hinge at the hips as you swan dive forward. Get it around the right way. And inhale, flat back. Perfect, left leg goes long. Again, let's find that high lunge. This time, very quickly, we're coming up through that high lunge, strong through the waist, strong through the ankle. Again, that left hand finds the back of the thigh, reaching tall through the right arm. Good, find warrior two for me. Adjusting those feet, bending into that front knee, taking the arm out long. Good, we're going to reverse our warrior. So right palm to the sky, reach down through that left leg, soften the waist. Now we come into warrior two and straighten out the front leg, wiggle the back foot in just a smidge and come into Trikonasana, triangle. So extend out through that front arm. Take the hand down towards the ankle or towards the shin. And take that left arm up towards the sky. Fabulous. Again, really enjoy that rotation. Enjoy that softness. You can feel those shoulder blades kind of pulling back towards each other. You've kind of expanded the chest. So hopefully that feels quite accessible. Again, keep that breath steady. Inhale. Exhale, look down to the big toe. Inhale, come all the way up. Take a little reverse warrior for me. Nice and relaxed. Perfect. As we come back through center, just turn that front foot around so both toes are facing the long side of the mat. And just hinge for me. Bring it into a nice wide leg fold. So hands to hips. Come all the way down into that fold. And just release your hands out underneath your shoulders. Let the crown of the head come down. Okay, your tailbone is lifted. The outer edges of your feet are sticking to the floor, so you've got that nice sort of grip. And the crown of the head is just coming down there. Enjoy that fold. Fabulous. Breath in. And breath out. Lovely. Lift halfway. And take a little Skandasana. So we're going to transfer our weight into our left leg to our back leg, okay? The leg towards the back of the mat. We're bending into that knee. And you can just keep it here, okay? If that feels good, and you want to just keep it there with your hands to the floor, you've got that nice big stretch onto the inside of the leg. Or you can turn that right toe up towards the sky and bring it into a slightly bigger stretch for the inside of the leg. Okay, and again, the hands can rest on the floor, the hands can rest at heart center. You can even open it up if you want and take a little bit more, maybe even a bind, if there is a bind there. And just pause. Not bad. Lovely. Take another inhale. Big exhale. Fabulous. Transfer your weight back towards the front of the mat. If you need to use your hands to help you, walk yourself all the way up to the front and then bring your hands either side of that front foot. Good. We're going to explore our little easy twist again. Okay, so rotating onto the outer edge of that back foot, that right arm extends over, reaching back. Lovely. This time lift up. So push your hips towards the sky and extend that right arm over. And then pull back again. So softening those hips back towards the floor, reaching that arm back. Lovely. Do that one more time. Inhale, bring the arm over. Now from here, we're going to be a little bit clever. We're going to find a side plank. So that front foot is going to wiggle, 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 all the way back. And if you can, you're going to stack those legs. If that feels too much, then just bring the bottom knee to the floor and come into that modified side plank. So you've either got both legs stacked together or take that modification. Lift, lovely, strong through the waist. Okay, it's like your waistline is being pulled towards the sky. Right hand comes down, fine plank. Well done, brilliant. Come down through Chaturanga. I know it's spicy, wasn't it? Come up into upward facing dog, lift those collars, and then pull back, downward facing dog. Brilliant, take a couple of breaths. If you need a child's pose, please take one. Well done. One more round of breath. Fabulous. Next inhale, again, start to soften the knees. Look forward, exhale, jump or step up to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen, look forward. And exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Lovely, round up, all the way to the sky. Take the arms overhead. Reach tall. Again, last little side bends, okay? So find the wrist, soften into the waist. Inhale as you rise. And exhale, take it over the other way. Fabulous. Inhale back through center. And exhale, fold. All the way down. Brilliant. Again, flat back, look forward. And exhale, right leg, all the way back. Long on the lunge. Perfect. Hold it there, nice and strong. Feel the stability in the ankles as you come up. Again, that right hand reaches back towards back leg, left hand pulls up towards the ceiling. Good. Find your warrior two. Heels to floor. Arch to heel, heel to arch. Knees open. Good. Reverse your warrior. Left hand skywards, right hand slice down the leg. Good. You've got that lovely softness through the body. Wonderful. As you come back into warrior two, straighten out that front leg. Wiggle the back foot in just a smidge. Keep the stance a little shorter. Softening those knees if they're locked and a little bit hypermobile. And again, tilting at the waist. Let the hand find the ankle and reach up through that right hand. Looking toward, keeping that spine in neutral. But if you find the neck gets a little bit achy, then do look down. Just take the pressure away from the neck if you need to. Wonderful. Take another breath. Really feel those chests open. Feel that engagement through the thighs, that pressure in the feet. And exhale, look down. Inhale, rise, reverse. All the way back over. Wonderful. Find the feet. Turn both feet to the long side of your mat. Again, we're going to take that fold. This time, if you would choose to, you can take the hands behind your back, so opening up the collarbones. And take your fold from here. So hinge the hips. Let the arms come up and over behind you. Press the palms together. Again, relax the shoulders, relax the neck. Get that lovely lift. Really, and at any time, if you want to bring the hands to the floor, then do just relax them down. Within just a moment, we're going to find our Skandasana again. So bring the hands down underneath your shoulders, lift up halfway, bend into the back knee, so bend into that right knee. And again, you can keep the feet facing forward or facing towards the edge of the mat if you prefer to stay here. Or like we did last time, turning that left toe towards the sky. Again, feeling that nice stretch onto the inside of the leg. And then bring the hands into either heart center or taking them out, opening up, maybe finding a bind if there is a bind there. Wonderful. Take a breath in. Big exhale. Well done. One more inhale. Lovely. Let's walk our hands back towards the front of the mat. And again, feet either side of the front foot as you come back into that low lunge. And again, our lovely little easy twist. And I don't know why I'm calling it an easy one because it's quite a tricky twist, but turn to the outer edge of the back foot. And again, reaching back. Hopefully those hips are feeling a bit more compliant now. I know mine are. Inhale, lift up. So lift the hips, extend the arm over. You're taking it up a little. Pressing the feet to the floor. And exhale, stretching back. Good, do that one more time. Lift up, inhale. And exhale, pull back. Fabulous. We're going to come into that little side plank again. The arm comes up, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle through that front foot. Okay, that back leg is already, the bottom leg is already stacked. And then you're coming up. If you need to bring the bottom knee down, then just modify if you need to. Lifting into that side plank. Well done. Really grip strong through the forearm, strong through the fingers. Last breath in. And exhale, come to plank pose. Lower. Well done. Come down through chaturanga. Inhale, take upward facing dog. Relax the shoulders as you lift. And come all the way back. Downward facing dog. Lovely, well done. Let the heels soften. When you're ready, we're going to meet in child's pose. So bring the knees to the floor, heels together. Again, just wrap the arms around by your side. Just relax the neck, relax the shoulders. We'll take one more breath in. Really slowly, just bring yourself up to sitting. Cross at the ankles. And just take the legs out in front of you. Extend them away. Perfect. Just move the sit bones out. Make sure you've got that nice little bit of contact with the floor. Hands are by your side. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. Crown of the head is lifting tall. And again, you can feel that little bit of squeeze, that little bit of engagement in the thighs. Tuck of the belly. Relaxing the shoulders. You rise up, grow, and then take the fold, come forward. Okay, you might find the ankles, you might find the toes, you might find the feet, whatever you can take a hold of. And you're keeping the chest really open. So if you tend to find that you look down when you fold, see if you can look towards the tip of your toes. So that as the elbows bend, you're bringing yourself a little bit deeper into the fold there. The hamstrings are starting just to come, then releasing out. And again, you've got a little bit of engagement in the legs, and you've still got that kind of slight resistance. As you come back up, bring the left foot with you, coming into Shavasana. And we're going to take a nice easy twist here. So we're going to take the left hand behind us and our right hand over our shoulder, over our knee there. And we're just opening up, twisting towards that bent knee. Wonderful. Take another breath in. Exhale. And on the next inhale, press the hand into the floor, press the shin into the floor, and just open up. Big, almost like a little baby back bend, really. That nice release into the front of the hips. And then as you come down, I'm going to reach towards the outer edge of our right leg. So we're going to take it into a side bend the other way. And again, depending on how bendy you are, it might be that that top hand is reaching all the way over towards your feet, somewhere. But again, the idea is that it's a side bend as opposed to a forward bend. So you're coming into that nice deep side bend. Well done, lovely. Ease it back up, nice and slow. Wonderful, bring those knees together. Come and hover in a boat pose for me, just for a moment. Squeeze those knees together, lift up. Well done. Arms can come out. Again, if you want to lift the toes up towards the sky, using that core a little bit more intensely, then you can. Again, you can see those toes. You're proud of those toes. You're proud of the work that you've achieved, the hard work that our body is able to accomplish each week. And then slowly start to rock back all the way onto your back. A little bit of a massage for the spine as you lower. Bring the feet to the floor, and let's take our baby bridge, just like we did at the beginning of our practice. Lift up. Again, you've got the arms that are there for a bit of support. They're pressing down into the floor. You've got that lift into the hips. And take another breath as you lift. You can get a slightly bigger bend. And then exhale, roll all the way down. Lovely, draw the knees in. Gonna rock forward and backwards. Bring ourselves back up. And just take the legs out long again. Back into your Paschimottanasana. So extend out. Again, move those hip bones away. Let's turn around. Okay, toes are lifting up towards the sky, hands either side of the thigh. Engagement, engagement, even a little bit of engagement in the neck as that chin pulls in. Again, lift up, grow long. Exhale, fold. Find the toes, find the feet. Maybe you've even got a slightly bigger bend this time. And again, you're looking towards the toes, maybe even looking beyond the toes as you bend the elbows and come into that fold. Lovely. Take another inhale. Big exhale. Again, bring the right leg with you. Bend the knee, let the sole of the foot rest onto the inside of the leg, just like you do in Shavasana. And again, nice easy twist. The right hand is behind you. It's an open twist. So it's all about giving those organs space, trying to maximize in that space. Fabulous. One more inhale. One more breath out. Brilliant. Press the right hand to the floor. Lift up through the left arm. Squeeze the thighs. Squeeze the bottom onto the knees. You come into that gate pose. Brilliant. And then as you come back down, again, taking your side bend, so reaching towards that little toe. Okay. Left hand finds the outer edge of the foot, and that right arm is coming over. Again, it's aiming towards the foot. It's there somewhere. Wonderful. One more breath in. And exhale. Come all the way back up. Lovely. Well done. Bring the knees together. Okay. Again, onto your sit bones. Find your boat pose. All right. And again, maybe those toes lifted. Again, if the lower back is sort of starting to feel it, don't force it. Maybe just bring the toes down a little bit further. But work with what feels best for you. Well done, lovely. Let's take one more breath together. And again, roll all the way back onto your spine. Massage out the back, land the feet. And again, we're going to find our baby bridge. So we're going to press in, lifting those hips. This time, if you can, maybe you can take a slightly bigger bend. So roll yourself onto the backs of your triceps or the backs of your shoulder blades. Okay, clasp the hands together under your tail. And it just gives you a little bit more height into that bridge. Okay, you're really firing up strong through those legs, strong through the belly, strong into the lower back, into the glutes. There's a space there. Wonderful. One more breath. And exhale. Come all the way down. Well done. Hug those knees in. Give yourself a squeeze. Massage out the spine. Relax. Now we're going to do one more boat. I know you want it. You thought I really could do with a third round of boat pose. So let's rock and roll together. Come forward. And see if you can bring yourself into that boat as you come up. Well done. You've got that control. You've got that stability. And again, you can explore. Maybe this time you catch a hold of your toes and you press those heels away. Maybe you want to try taking the legs out wide. Maybe that feels like it's a nice little challenge. Maybe there's even a roll there. And then bring the legs back. Good, lovely. Before we come down, let's just see if we can take a twist. Whoop. Maybe take ourselves over one way and then take it back the other. Brilliant, well done. Fabulous. Catch a hold of those knees. And again, last time, roll back, all the way back onto your back. Land the feet. Last little round of bridge. Okay, so again, either your baby bridge, or if you want to tuck the hands and the elbows together, get a little bit more height. Now this time in my bridge, we're going to really challenge the it's all about stability. So you're going to fire up deep through that left leg. You're going to lift the right heel away from the floor, strong through the core, and then lift the knee. Point the toe. See if you can extend up into that one-legged bridge. Lift, lift, lift. That left leg is working really hard. And then lower. Bring it all the way down. Now let's do the same on the other side. So strong on that right leg. Again, fire up. Heel up onto the ball of the toe on that left leg. Lift the knee and extend. Brilliant, well done. Again, really deep, press deep into the heel. Lift, 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 lift. And release. Bring it up. Well done. Come all the way down. Roll through the spine. Hug the knees in towards your chest. Little massage. One way and then the other. And again, find that happy baby pose that we had at the beginning of our practice. So elbows onto the inside. Catch a hold of the feet. And again, just rock one way and then the other. And then press the feet into the hands. You get that little bit of pressure. And it just sort of eases into that lower back. Hopefully there's no pain. If there's any pain, then just stop your baby pose and just bring the feet to the floor. Lovely, well done. And again, bring the soles of the feet together. And just gently bring the legs, feet, all the way back to the floor. And again, you've got that nice open butterfly shape with your hips there. And again, bring the hand onto your belly and one hand onto your chest. Feel that breath traveling down into the ribs and into the diaphragm, into the belly. Then relax the hands. Just push the knees back together. And then just take some nice easy twists to finish. That easy twist. But these ones really are easy twists. You take the arms wide, legs and knees are stacked. Just let the legs roll over towards the right. And look down the left arm, so you're looking in the opposite direction to the legs. If you do want to extend the top leg and kind of increase the intensity of the twist, then you can just catch a hold of the ankle or catch a hold of the foot. It does make it a bit more spicy. Lovely, bring the knee back together and let those legs gently roll back through center and take them over to the other side. So take them over towards the left hand. Again, you're looking down the opposite arm. Again, maybe you're extending that top leg, maybe holding the thigh, holding the calf, maybe even holding the foot. Lovely. Start to bring the knee back together. Okay, we're going to start to move ourselves into our Shavasana. So do make sure you have some socks or a blanket or a jumper just to keep you warm if you need to. Circle out the ankles, circle out the knees, and then just bring the legs down. And again, if you do find it more comfortable to keep your knees bent and have them sort of facing in towards each other with the feet wide, do otherwise extend out, roll the shoulders down, give the neck all the space it needs. Have the arms out wide. And just move into that place of relaxation. Slowly start to circle the ankles, circle the fingers. And take a long stretch through the body, taking the arms overhead, keeping the toes away. And again, just gently bring the arm down by the side. And take a nice deep inhale. And take a really heavy sigh. Feel like you're getting rid of all the stale breath in the lungs. You can be as noisy as you like. And more like that, breathing in. Gently start to bring the knees back in towards your chest. Give yourself that little squeeze. And then take yourself over to the right. Just roll onto your right side, using the arm as a little cushion for your head. And just take a moment or two there just to collect your thoughts. Decide what you're going to take with you. Leave behind everything that's no longer serving you. We're going to push ourselves up to sitting, using that top hand. Just slowly come up to that comfortable cross-legged position. Okay, and just resting the hands on the wrists, sorry, the wrists on the knees, just for a moment. Just feel the crown of the head lift. Feel the tailbone root down. Okay, we sort of tuned into those bandhas, those core locks.